Okay, so for today's deep dive, we have this really fascinating paper from Sakana AI and MIT. It's called The Digital Red Queen.
Which sounds super
It
dramatic.
does, right. But the methodology behind it is actually, it's just incredibly clever. They're using LLMs to play a game.
An old school programming game from 1984, Core War.
Exactly. And the whole idea is to watch how AI can, autonomously evolve software that is literally fighting for its own survival in a digital arena.
And Core War is a brilliant choice for that. It's not just some retro game. It's a Turing-complete sandbox. You have these little programs, they call them warriors, written in this assembly-like language called Redcode.
And they just get dropped into this shared memory space. The goal is, well, just to be the last one standing.
That shared memory is the key part.
Right. And, modern computers, you have memory protection. Your browser can't just go and crash your operating system.
Not in Core War. Code and data are all mixed up in the same space. The paper calls it a volatile environment.
So to win, your warrior has to literally rewrite the opponent's code on the fly.
While they're trying to do the exact same thing to you, the main attack they mentioned is called bombing.
Which is basically just, what, scattering junk data everywhere?
Yeah, you just drop these DFT instructions, garbage data all over the memory.
Yeah.
If the other program's execution pointer hits one, it crashes. Game over.
It's like digital gladiatorial combat. And you see these cool survival tactics emerge, like replication.
Copying yourself somewhere else to survive an attack.
Or scanning to try and find the enemy before they find you. It's chaotic.
And that chaos is where the Red Queen idea comes in. The researchers knew they couldn't just train an AI to beat one specific opponent.
Because that creates what they call brittle specialists, right?
Yep.
An AI that can win one matchup but is useless against anything else.
Precisely. So they used the Red Queen hypothesis from biology, the idea that you have to run as fast as you can just to stay in the same place.
So constant adaptation is the key.
Exactly. So instead of a static target, they made the AI compete against all the previous versions of itself.
That creates an arms race.
It's a perpetual arms race. The warrior from Generation 10 has to be able to beat the warriors from Generations 1 through 9. It forces it to become a generalist.
But doesn't that risk getting stuck? Where you just end up in a cycle, rock beats scissors, paper beats rock, and so on.
That's a classic trap in evolutionary algorithms. To get around it, they use something called MAP elites. Instead of just keeping the one best warrior, it keeps a whole diverse library of high-performing warriors that all use different strategies. It stops the gene pool from getting stale.
And that diversity is what led to the big aha moment of the paper.
This was my favorite part, convergent evolution.
Okay, so explain that.
They ran the whole experiment multiple times from scratch. The final warriors had completely different source code. Their genotypes were unique.
But their behavior.
Their phenotypes, converged on the exact same winning strategies.
It's like how nature invented the eye several times independently in different species. The underlying code is different, but the solution is the same.
That's the perfect analogy. The AI, on its own, figured out that the best way to win Core War is to maximize your number of threads and minimize your memory footprint.
That's incredible. And they could even predict how well a warrior would do just from its source code without even running the battle.
Yeah, just by analyzing the text embedding.
Yeah.
They found the meta of the game purely through evolutionary pressure.
Which takes this way beyond an 80s programming game and drops it right into the world of, say, cybersecurity.
It's a perfect simplified model of it. The constant battle between hackers and defenders, viruses and immune systems.
This research shows that you could, in theory, get an LLM to just navigate that arms race on its own, finding vulnerabilities, patching them.
Or exploiting them. Faster than any human team ever could.
It's the ultimate double-edged sword. Using this, we could build software that's practically unhackable.
Or we could create malware that evolves in real time to defeat whatever we throw at it.
And that evolution happens at machine speed, not biological speed.
Exactly.
It's a sobering thought, really. It's one thing to watch programs fight inside a computer's memory. It's another thing entirely to imagine that same evolutionary pressure let loose on the software that runs our actual world. Something to think about. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.